out here on beautiful Collins Lake. It's a private lake up here in Northern California, but it does get a lot of pressure. And there's a home of some giants here. If you guys watch Tactical Bassin, Tim Little caught a 15 pounder out of here. 15 pounds. I don't even usually catch a snag that big. But we're gonna be out here in the pre-spawn, try to target the fish. It's a beautiful day. We've had nothing but rain for like the past week. So I'm thinking these fish are gonna move up real shallow to the back of these little pockets here on these flats. I'm gonna start out the day with the glide bait, maybe a jerk bait, some reaction stuff, and maybe throw a jig, slow it down if I need to. We're gonna see if we can put ourselves on a pattern if we can. Let's see. See you on the water. Cold boat ride. Alright guys, we're going to start the morning back in this shallow cove in here. It gets real shallow back here because of the warm rain and steady rain we've been having and the major raise in water. I'm going to try throwing a glide bait because I think these fish are going to be pushed up here shallow. Maybe even a spinner bait. We'll see if we can get bit. Alright guys, I just had bit on a jig and I missed him. I wasn't paying attention, I was daydreaming. Did you hate when that happens? So right over that piece of structure I graphed earlier, I marked it on my electronics down here. Now I'm fishing it right now. I got bit right when I got over across that rock pile, or that piece of structure that was on there, a log or whatever it was. Felt real rocky, real hard bottom. Went from mud to real hard and I got bit right away. I wasn't paying attention. 1.5 ounce peanut butter jelly football jig. Missed him again. What is going on? As soon as I pulled on it and I went down to give it slack to let it sink back to the bottom, he must have picked it up and grabbed it and ran in. Must be a small fish. He's an annoying fish. Got him! Guys, I switched up from the jig to this Neko Rig and I got him. I think he was just a small fish. Oh! Yeah. First fish of the day. Milky white. Got him right in the top of the mouth with that Gamakatsu. Fat little guy. They're feeding. Let's get another one. Got him. Hooked up, guys. Moved out here to this deeper water. I mean, it's a small fish, but it's a ticket. It's a sign. Got him. The day I've been having, I'll be happy to get this fish right here. It's been slow. Got him right in the top of the mouth on that Gamakatsu. And Gamakatsu got him good. Got him. I mean, it's a fish. Dinky little fella, but I'm happy to have him. Guys, it has been an absolute struggle today. Been zero reaction bite. I've talked to a lot of other boaters. Nobody's catching nothing. One guy got one fish. I think that's my second fish today, and I've been out here for a few hours. I lost a couple on a spinnerbait. I was getting short struck this morning, and I decided to slow it down a little bit with a Neko, and I did, and I actually got, well, the jig actually, and I got bit on that jig. But they weren't committing. Almost like it went across their bed like they're spawning, but the water's only 42, but I don't know, guys. It's just been a struggle today, so I'm happy to have that fish. Let's get another one. Guys, you're not gonna believe this, but I just hooked into a freaking monster. Oh man, I mean a freaking monster. You're not gonna believe this. This is insane. Holy crap. The elusive blue monster. Low carb. I like to party. Now let's catch some fish. Alright guys, let me show you a little bit about the rig I'm using today. It's called a Neko Rig. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it, and some of you who are not. All it is whatever bait you want. Today I got a Cinco, watermelon, black, red. And you put an O-ring in the bait, and you take whatever side you can get it. You get what's called a little Neko weight or a nose weight. You shove it down in your bait and get it as straight as possible. Put an O-ring on your bait. You can put it in the middle, down towards the bottom, depending on how much action you want or how little action you want. Take a hook. This is a number 2 Gamakatsu. I think it's a Gamakatsu finesse or something, or a sniper or something like that. So you just take it, you hook just barely hook your bait like that. So that way it doesn't slip off the O-ring. And there you go. You got what's called a Neko. So it sits like that on the bottom. You drag it along. That's it. Let's see if we can get another fish. Oh, just missed another one on the jig. What is going on today with me? I'm just swinging and missing. This fish can't be spawning. I'm finding them. I'm getting bit. That's what's important. The other stuff we can fix. Getting bit. Let's see if we can get some more fish in the boat here. That'd be great. Got him. Got him on the jig. Finally. That's why I missed him. Look at this thing. That's why I missed him. Not a very big one. I'll tell you. Beats getting a snag. It's a struggle today, guys. It is a struggle. But we're putting fish in the boat. That's what matters. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the day. It's a tough bite. It was absolutely tough today. Came out here thinking I was just going to slaughter them because it's just been cold and rainy these past few days. Had a nice break in the weather, some nice sunshine, but fish did not want to cooperate today. Couldn't get any reaction bite. We had a couple followers on the spinnerbait, couple short strikes. That's the best we got today. We got a few on some plastics and a jig. Slow fishing. Slow fishing. But that just goes to show sometimes in the spring you never know what you're gonna get. These fish can be tricky. It can be on fire one day and the next day it's total shutdown. So keep doing what you're doing, keep going out there trying to figure out. The more you fish, the more you catch. See you guys next time on Frontlines Bassin.